Here's Purdy.
Steps away to his left.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. And no return here to start. It's a fair catch, and they will set up shop at the 25.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Just like that, it's a gain of 12 and a first down on their first play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen. Down he goes. The 49ers get there.
That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
The Bills sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They come in playing pretty good football, winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They run for the first time with James Cook.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
You look at this Niner defense.
They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big thing for them was the interceptions. And you hear teams all the time talk about establishing themselves against the pass. You know, no-fly zones and things of that nature. This group had a bunch of them in last week's game.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And Nick Bosa so quick on the outside, he gets in there to bring him down. So now on 4th down, Sam Martin on to punt for Buffalo.
Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. And this will be taken at the 13. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the 49ers will take over deep in their own territory.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10
at their own 13. They start on the ground with McCaffrey, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
Well, this defense for the Bills, they really played well a week ago in that win over the Jets.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
And he's going to be taken down right there at the 27-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers. McCaffrey running up the middle.
And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now Purdy.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
so getting in there to bring him down.
They said there was a lot of discussion in their defensive team meeting room after last week's performance. They had 7 sacks. Something in the water. There's one in the first quarter.
A lot of discussion, a lot of excitement, because now everyone wants to get involved with this. Who's going to continue that process? Who's going to get to the quarterback this week? But they have to be careful. When you have that much pressure, they want to use it against you. Draws, screens, those types of plays.
Let's see if they do that. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
Now make that a second sack here on their first drive out defensively, and not to get ahead of ourselves, but they're on pace for double-digit sacks at this point.
But they're going to have to find a way to tamp that down, aren't they? So if you're the play caller, you're telling your quarterback maybe some screens, maybe some draws, hard count, use your voice inflection a little bit, anything to try and slow that pressure down.
Throwing here, Purdy. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
A fight for it, and this is caught. What a catch. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Flush to his right. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. And his kick is good.
So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's Allen. And this is Cook with a grab. And some room to roam now. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st. Allen off the play fake. And he just throws this one away. That was a bit strange, and here comes the flag.
We saw it too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Rolling to his left. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a 1st down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. That is caught. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. And that gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now Allen again.
That pass complete to Deontay Hardy.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give him a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
Allen now on first down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted.
The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it.
And the 49ers are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 10. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be second and a couple. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike.
Here's Purdy.
Steps away to his left.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers.
Brandon Ayuk.
His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead grows to 10-0.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 23 yards the pickup there.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Now Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54. Switch up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And we'll see how much they want to push things, leading already here 10-3. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
A second down throw for Purdy.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Purdy looking to throw.
Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Throwing on second down, it's Purdy. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
On third down, it's Purdy.
Flushed out right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first.
Well, that's a nice job right there. He's looking downfield, but with no one open, he takes off and tries to run for it. He gets to the sidelines and gets out of bounds with a first down.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. And this one is right down the middle. And that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This offense set to begin the third quarter. And, Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half.
Taking it right down Broadway.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 68 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year.
And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Allen.
Shakir hauls it in.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. To the air, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. Launches deep. A jump ball, and this is caught. A big play here for Buffalo. 42 yards. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Right there, 54.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. To throw, it's Allen. He will find Diggs in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. Stephon Diggs from 21 yards away. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And the 49ers going to take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. Taking a shot for Samuel. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 72 yards. And the Niners add 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Allen. Forced out to his left. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 47. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And he's got this down to the 35. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Allen. Buying time to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it. This is caught. Touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. this offense only mustered 3 points in the first half on that field goal. They picked up the pace now. 2 third-quarter touchdowns.
Hey, you remember that appearance we had last week in front of that crowd, and they asked about halftime adjustments and all that was going on?
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
Inside the 20, Christian McCaffrey.
Touchdown, 49ers.
Christian McCaffrey.
He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list.
And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen being chased out left. Going deep for Diggs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Buffalo. Allen now looks to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
190 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. McCaffrey.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards?
Purdy now to throw. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And the Niners get there and bring him down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Play action. Now it's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. They've got his man complete.
And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A big play here for Buffalo. And even 70 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
And meanwhile, Allen's throw here taken in by Knox.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Now 2nd and 5.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And Allen will have the first down as he's able to slide to avoid the contact at the end.
Operating from the gun, Allen. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
On 2nd down, here's Allen.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen taking it in from 7 yards away.
And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive.
Touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, 42 yards.
And the Niners have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to let it fly. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. Back to throw. Allen. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense, they're just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them, because just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything.
And this is caught for a Bills touchdown.
James Cook,
a 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills are able to cut into that deficit.
Allen, they'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the two-point conversion, and that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team...
There he goes, left side. Touchdown.
Danny Gray.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the 49ers have opened up a 3-score lead as they pull away here in the fourth. The extra point try now for Moody.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Niners will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the 49ers, the win moves them up to 5-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.